The few times Thornton had taken on a student, he'd been the one giving the orders. Yet for the second day he sat beside Lady Amanda in his laboratory taking orders from his student, helping her assemble the complicated network of gears, pins, and springs. Working with such a quick mind was pure intellectual pleasure. Together they'd sunk deeply into the hands-on technical work of building the new neurachnid, while continuing to verbally explore more improvements, often finishing each other's thoughts. Progress was swift, and at this speed they should have a working neurachnid by week's end. Not since he'd collaborated with John Huntley had he worked so seamlessly with another. The memory brought pain, like a wound that would not heal, much like his leg. He pushed the thought away into a deep corner of his mind. He had no wish to explore it further. Amazing what she'd been able to accomplish on her own. A shame her formal training had been delayed by so many years. The blame was partially his. Had he not ignored the missive she'd sent some 2 years past, this neurachnid might already be operational. Thornton regretted losing even the few days Lady Amanda had worked in his laboratory. Though she'd been in Henri's capable hands, he should have expressed more immediate interest in this project. He set down his tools and turned to look at Lady Amanda. Really look at her. Not only was she brilliant, she was beautiful. Even though she wore a stained canvas apron and clockwork grease covered her long, elegant fingers. Even though strands of dark hair floated about her face, catching on magnification goggles that made her eyes seem twice their normal size. As she reached for one tool after another, tweaking and adjusting the tiny creature's mechanized legs, she bit her lip in intense concentration, and Thornton lost all interest in the task before him.
Amanda turned sideways, admiring the brocade gown she wore in the mirror. It was a stunning gown, designed to snare a man's attention. Unfortunately, the one man whose dark, tortured glances she craved wouldn't be in attendance at tonight's ball. Simon would be there, of course, and Amanda would try to feel something more for the man than mere friendship. A proposal would not be long in coming. She would soon need to make a life-altering commitment to a man who did little to evoke strong emotion. Not long ago, such a marital prospect would have suited her. Now, her thoughts and emotions were in such a tangle, she wasn't certain she'd be able to work the knots free. It had been easy when she'd thought Thornton a soulless, if darkly beautiful, scientist. But there was more, much more, beneath the composed exterior he presented to the world.